crowd control devices.
That's a very, very important aspect of the entire thing.
Exactly. All of this fact on page 20 of the Vanguard newspaper this morning. You know, all the issues that we raised earlier. It would seem like we had a conference with the Vanguard newspaper over this, but that's not a thing like that happened at all. But that's all you have on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper, points you to page 20, where you have all of that. Budget 2022, FG plans aggressive VAT other tax regime. Yep, page 19 has that one and so many others this morning. Recommendations for Twitter will apply to all social media platforms. You mentioned that earlier. Subscribe to the federal government. More of that on page 8.
Well, the Guardian is next. Oh yes, talking about
sports. I'm sorry. Alcon qualifier. Black Queen set trap for Super Falcons. It took your face away.
To the Guardian? Yeah. So you will just hang on a minute. You'll see that. But this is a big lead, and you see the context. Hopefully, as we progress. So that's what you see right there. Aggrieved APC members adamant. Take party to court in Oshun. Okrocha spits fire. Party fixes Saturday for aborted Congress in Oyo. That's what I highlighted yesterday. How that didn't happen. So we're looking at the implications of that moving forward. But now you've seen they fixed Saturday for aborted Congress in Oyo. So it will be interesting to see that one. Twitter recommendations to affect other social media platforms. Well, even with the different companies. Social media.
You don't forget that was referenced yesterday, where Sarah, said to have taken the federal government to court over that issue, saying the surveillance of WhatsApp is an infringement of human rights. Perhaps those are the others that you're talking about there.
But fully vaccinated Powell, former U.S. Secretary of State, dies from COVID complications. It was shocking yesterday. A lot of people heard it, given what they know about him. And just, wow. It was, that's what you see on the front page here today.
The Daily Times newspaper seems to toe the same line as the Nigerian Tribune today. Buhari to journalists. Insecurity in Nigeria declining, not rising. That's the lead of the Daily Times newspaper this morning, and has a few riders. Charges the media to revise its reporting on security challenges. Says bandits will soon no longer have place to hide. FG takes delivery of final batch of Tucano jets. That's the lead of the Daily Times newspaper this morning.
Okay, if we take a look at News Direct, you see that context which we were trying to point out earlier. Don't report insecurity as rising. Do we have News Direct? Yes, we do. So that's Buhari tells journalists 43 dead as bandits attacked Sokoto. So now there was a statement that was released by the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity, Mr. Garbashew, who did say the term rising insecurity should be replaced with the reality of declining insecurity. So that's why you see a lot of all of these. Was that message which was titled President Buhari felicitates with Muslims on Eid al-Maulud, reassures the citizens, reassures that significant gains are being made in combating insecurity. So that's where you got that from. So who knows? Maybe this might come up at the All Editors Conference coming up sometime soon. So you never know this perspective. In what context or at what point can what you say a fact be said to be overreported?
No, that will not be for students. That will be for professors. The Leadership newspaper this morning has this one. Bad roads everywhere, despite 1.12 trillion naira allocation in 5 years. That's the lead of the Leadership newspaper this morning, and so many other stories right there on the front page of the paper today.
Which one is next one? Then so maybe we should go. Which one is going to pop up there? So we'll just take a look at that.
Okay.
And see.
Maybe Daily Trust newspaper? Okay, so we have New Telegraph.
Yeah, go ahead then.
All right, New Telegraph has this one. IPOB. FG files fresh charges against Nnamdi Kanu. Story is on pages 2 and 8. Dialogue with IPOB as Miyetti Allah produced Kanu. Beg your pardon. Dialogue with IPOB as with Miyetti Allah produced Kanu in court. Ohaneze tells government. Ifeanyi Ubah seeks court's permit to visit Kanu in custody with freedom fighters, not kidnappers. IPOB tells DSS. All of that is packed on the front page of the New Telegraph this morning.
Okay, Daily Trust, let's take a look at that one next. How bandits killed dozens in Sokoto market. So, very sad. Governor says 43 die, blames attacks on Zamfara operation. You know, that's been a thing for some days now in terms of just wondering, you know, how we approach that. But now you see the governor blaming Zamfara operations on, the 43 people who died on that Zamfara operation. The other writer here says different bandits groups mobilized to launch attack. Security challenge surmountable. Sultan. Troops gunned down 10 bandits in Kaduna. So that's with respect to security at the moment. And then you see APC congresses. Implosion looms as losers fight back. Aregbesol's camp goes to court. We are authentic, not parallel. Shekarau's faction. Reconciliation panel appeals to aggrieved members. So these are not just, these are high-ranking members, senior members, as they say, who you thought should know better. But now they're laying claim, they're digging their heels in. So you just wonder how these things will play themselves out.
Independent has on its front page, consumers lament 25% rise in food prices in 1 month.
Wow.
And we're drawing closer to the Yuletide, so just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, there you go. That wraps it up with a look at some of the dailies here today. Just stay with us. We will be back.